Hey everybody, Guild Wars Buddy here. So after taking a two-year Freudian slip, after taking a 2-day pause, I was kind of busy Thursday and Friday. We're not able to stream, so now we're back. So we're going to continue on with the Char in Eye of the North on episode 20. Is this episode 23? I can never remember what episode I'm on. I think it's episode 23. So let's keep going. Now we need to talk to Fierce Claw thingy here and do what must be done. Not one of my favorite missions, but yeah, not bad. So I guess since last we spoke, I finished Heart of Thorns in Guild Wars 2, so I'm done the main story content. I'm still playing the game and then getting my masteries and all that jazz. I'm kind of torn, I have to say, within the game itself. In part because, you know, it's a good game, but there's a big but there. The story was lackluster. The Heart of Thorns was incredibly short, and I feel like I'm missing out. You know, like when I got to a certain point at the game, which I thought it was about halfway through Heart of Thorns, and then they were like, "Yep, so now let's go kill the dragon." I'm like, what? Did I miss something? And I'm somebody who experiences story content rather quickly, so I thought maybe I had. It turns out, no, that's what really happens. So, kind of torn. I'm still enjoying playing the game. I've set up my thief to be the one to carry on when we complete this series. So when we go to Guild Wars 2, she's all lined up. She's level 80. None of her personal story has been done. She's ready to go into the game. So she's done all. She's done a fair amount of exploring into the Heart of Thorns area, but she hasn't done any exploring in the actual game. You know, in Guild Wars 2 proper. So the advantage there is, you know, she's going to be good to do the personal story on, and then when we get to, you know, the living world, we can make a decision then of what we're going to do. But that might be where I end it in terms of nostalgia, because Heart of Thorns is something I just played, and I ain't much nostalgia to have, right? That's kind of my view. Alright, so what are we doing next? What must be done? Destroy the Shaman Scout Patrol using the Char Siege Destroyer. Alright, here we go. Follow me! Click, clack, boom! Now, some of you will remember I talked about how much I love greenery and how much I hated Factions City and how much I loved Noob Island on both factions and in Nightfall. And this is another one of those phenomenal examples. You know, I love this forest. I think this area is absolutely gorgeous in terms of its color, shadows, and stuff like that. Alright, so now Siege Destroyer. Activate siege mode. Am I close enough? Whoa, what are you shooting at? What the fuck? Okay, so let's kill these guys so that the Siege Destroyer can focus on the appropriate objects. Playing my thief is going to be interesting simply because it's the only female character I have in Guild Wars 2. I don't remember why I made her female. I think I probably the same reason I always do is just had trouble making the characters kind of look like me. My Sylvari and my Azura and my Char are all kind of strange looking because it's me attempting to make what is another species look human, which just doesn't work. Okay, what does it want me to do now? Oh, probably wants me to bring this thing up here, so let's do that. What else can I say about her? My plan is to have her pretty much kitted out and ready to go for when we go to Guild Wars 2. Maybe not necessarily with full ascended armor, but something like it. She's going to be a daredevil and all that jazz, so she's going to be fairly set up. What it's going to allow us to do is just progress quickly through the story campaign without much difficulty. A little bit like we did here, you know. Got to level 20 fairly quickly, had all the equipment we kind of needed. And that way we don't have to slow down for grinding out a level or two or a complete map exploration, sort of like we did in this, you know, be able to go through the content rather quickly and then eventually also go towards dungeons and more the ones that I remember, more the ones that I did, not all the dungeons. Although I did do all the dungeons. Back on the Helios tonight. Those of you who don't know, let's see if this shows up on the stream at all. It's a pretty good beer, I like it. Not sponsored or anything. I don't have sponsors, I don't monetize, I don't do any of that jazz. And for those of you who have stopped playing Guild Wars 2, because I've had a few comments saying stuff like that, I'd be curious as to, you know, why you haven't gone back, if you really feel it isn't worthwhile, or are you judging the game based on like reviews or things you've seen? I think the game has made tremendous progress. And I think now there are a lot of tools out there to help you fix a lot of the problems you may have had. For example, I'm using Guild Wars 2 efficiency, and that is helping me a lot. Focus my attention on, okay, so this is the piece of armor I want. This is how I'm going to get it. This is what I need to do. And then I've been doing just basic fractals with Sean, and just that is giving me a tremendous amount of money. I actually got an ascended helmet doing the fractals. It was a healing helmet, but now there's a method of just making a berserker's insignia or whatever stats you want and modifying the ascended helmet to be whatever it is you want in terms of stats. Then I made it the skin I wanted, transferred the runes over from my exotic gear. Boom! It cost me 0 gold because I had all the items I needed in my inventory. I don't even have a particularly large inventory. And yeah, that gave me my first ascended piece of armor. Right now, tomorrow I'll have my my greaves done, which cost me, I think it was something like 15 gold to make, which is less than 1 raid's worth of gold, or 2 days worth of fractals. Because I'm still at low level fractals, I'm going to make more money as the fractal levels go up. But so it's getting good, and the fractals are fairly enjoyable. They're not huge pain. You know, they are what I remember them to be, which is, you know, end game, fun little content to do. But yeah, they really increase the rewards you get for doing them now.
You look weak.
Oh no, Siege Devourer versus Siege Devourer. I am in the Siege Devourer. Rah! Oh god, I can't see shit. And I don't remember these skills. Alright, so that's that. That must be Stinger. This is Claw? Yeah, that's Claw. So really what I want to do is stand away from it. And I want to use the one skill as much as possible. Because that does the most damage. What with this guy being tough? Molotov Rocktail. Come at me, bruh. Wow, he just about wiped out my entire team. Guess they got in the way of his AoE attack. What? Why can't I fire? Not enough energy, not enough. Oh, exhaust. Okay. What can I do instead? Well, I'll just go up to him and hit him a couple times. There you go, 50 reputation points. Sweet. Alright, somebody fucking res Elias. I completely forgot about the exhaust on these things. Holy shit. Oh, the Ceratodon. Oh no, Armored Saurus. Sorry. How much energy is this? 5? Okay. I'll be able to cast it again. Nope, 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 nope. Don't get near me. Yeah! Alright, let's get out of the Destroyer. Sorry, out of the Devourer. I haven't had too many comments yet about Eye of the North and what you guys think of the game itself. Like what's kind of what are your memories of it? Was it something that you embraced? Was it to you the continuation of Prophecies, or did you see it as wrapping up all of Guild Wars well? When you got into Guild Wars 2, did it kind of match up with what you thought it was going to do to the game? I liked Dunmore Shrine as an outpost. I like the area. I like the dragon here. Yeah, I think that's interesting. I guess this is the Shatterer, right? I can't remember. Right, Fierce Blade. Assault on the Stronghold. I remember doing this in hard mode, and if it's the one I think it is, this is probably one of my least favorite missions of Eye of the North. One, because you have to go to the other end of the map to start it, which I think is bullshit. Two, it is a tough mission, if memory serves. Oh, it's not that one. This is the Hierophant Stronghold. Does it start the way you think it does?
It'll be a tough skull to crack. The far western approach is guarded by watchtowers. No easy back way in. Your friends are held in the center. That's also where the Hierophant is keeping his new gods. Then we have the front gate, heavily fortified with siege devourers in front.
So how do we get in?
Front door.
Didn't you just say it's heavily fortified?
I also said the siege devourers are out front. A good place for scaring people off. A bad place for actual defense. We grab them first.
And how do we know you won't just turn on us?
Dead gods, Mouse. You do not understand us, do you?
I understand enough. You're animals. Savage animals, and I will dance on your graves.
Fear rots her heart.
Do you blame her?
No. She was a prisoner of the Char. Now she is a prisoner of her fears. Until she can conquer them, she is no good to any of us.
Fairly one-dimensional of Gwen, but whatever. Ugh. Any mission where you split yourself up is usually kind of meh. I remember this one, you needing to split yourself up to do it quickly and adequately. Oh yeah, we used to bring a hero to put mending on the Saurus. Wait, we have to give this thing orders, don't we? No, not yet. Okay. No, I don't set anything of this. Oh, here we go. Let's go with left bluff. Right bluff. Okay. And then you do this, this, this. Okay. Kind of put a split defense. We have them take out the archers at the top. Come on, Saurus, get in there. Come on. He's not gonna get in. Master of Whispers has died again. Like I said, don't like this mission. to help push the Sauron in. Man, they're focusing on the Sauron again. There we go. Saurus, whatever his name is. Alright, now that he's there, you don't have to take this fight. Because once he's at the gate, he can actually defend himself. Shift the focus to the gate. Oh no, they took out my Devourer. Okay, the gate's open. Alright, let's refocus attention. Let's grab Zed and Master of Whispers. That's right, run away, you bastards. Man, what is up with Master of Whispers? He's the main guy they're going after all the time. One of the aspects of the game that I think suffered is just the combat, the fact that the enemy in a situation like this where they're guarding kind of an outpost, you kind of see it briefly where they run away, is that like for these archers, they're not in a great position and they should have run with the others, formed better defensive lines. Alright. Release the destroyers! Oh, I completely forgot about the Hierophant. Shit. It doesn't really matter because he hasn't done that much damage to my team, but fire mages can be quite deadly if you're not paying attention. Destroyer of bones. Destroyer of sinew. I like the Destroyer as a concept. It's just their look and I think it was a really good enemy for Eye of the North. It makes a lot of sense. They were visually appealing, they were easily to identify which ones were the casters and which ones were the warriors. What they did, their names kind of fit their roles. The fact that they were immune to burning was good. Forced people to create new builds. Yes. Although when I played the first time, I don't think I appreciated them quite that much.
My brothers, Pyre Fiershot has freed you from the Hierophant's yoke. Unite beneath our banner, and we shall overthrow these false priests and their false gods. Ron, you're a fool. Warriors, do not trade one set of shackles for another. I will not lead you, but I charge all of you to spread the lesson of this day. There are no gods for the Char. Let that be the message. There are no gods! There are no gods!
I'm surprised.
A storm is coming. The shamans will not go down easily. For a while, it will be safer to be elsewhere.
You're the hero of this revolution.
Revolutions eat their heroes. I may return, but for the moment, I am content to fight at your side. So, the little mouse comes to apologize.
One good act does not redeem your people, murderer. I want you to know, I do not like you. I do not forgive you. But most of all, I do not fear you. I hate you. There's a difference.
That went well.
Yes, it did. The little mouse is learning. She is learning indeed.
Grothmore Wardhounds. Oh yeah, here. Alright.
Report in.
Yeah, another tapestry.
Report in. Report in. Report in.
Alright, so what is the next big quest? Oh yeah, we have to look into the scrying pool. The Deus Ex Machina of this particular series. Can't have Timey telling us everything, she doesn't exist yet. Man, this guy has been here forever. Every time I log in, he's right here. He's still level 15. He just stands around. I don't know what the fuck is. He's still level 15. Like, what is he? You know, I'm starting to think he's a bot or something.
Who goes there?
Alright, so we got our 4 tapestries up. Now it's just time to see the Grand Poo. The final vision.
That is what we're up against.
I know where that is.
The Great Destroyer has a huge army at its disposal.
I know where that is.
And it will take every dwarf still living to find its lair.
Curse me for an apprentice, I know where that is.
You've been there?
I've been to the central transfer chamber. That cavern is adjacent to it. The big statue practically bleeds magic. That's why we built the chamber there in the first place.
If we know its lair, we can strike against it.
It is still going to take everything we have. I will put a call out among my people.
And Ula should have the bugs worked out of her golems as well.
The Evan Vanguard will help.
Ogden, gather your warriors. This battle involves all of us. We will help.
That is appreciated. But we need one more thing if we are to stand a chance. We must go to the heart of the Shiver Peaks. We must summon the Great Dwarf.
Dun dun dun. We must destroy my people. It's probably one of the weirdest endings of a species. Okay, battle depths it is. The Great Dwarf. Now, if I remember correctly, we get to the battle depths, which we shouldn't have to walk to. Like, this is, oh, this bugged me to no end. Every time I was like, alright, so let's, hey, Lieutenant Thackeray, what do you want? No, I don't want your random quest. Take your quest later. It's funny, I haven't given Sean shit for this, but so Gwen, I forget her last name, but he named his Mesmer in Guild Wars 2 Gwen Thackeray, which means he specifically chose to give to make a character and to give it the name of the married version of Gwen rather than the single version of Gwen. Seems a weird conscious decision to me. Of no, I don't want this. I don't want to play the single female. I want to play the married female character. I should poke him about that next time he's online. Like, why couldn't the dwarves be in a town that I could teleport to? Why is it I have to walk there every time I want to do I want to speak to the dwarves? It's just so pointless. probably kill these chromatic drakes. Ah, the sliver armor is so annoying. It's funny how one skill on an enemy can sometimes make the difference between them being complete pushovers and them being incredibly annoying in the wrong circumstances. Like if you've got the wrong build, those chromatic drakes, and especially in hard mode, you get 5-6 of them around you. They can do a fair amount of damage if you got a lot of melee characters. So sad there's so few dwarves in this game. They were so wiped out. This is all that's left. Just this tiny room. Granted, there's a conceit that we don't see all of them, and then when the actual mission starts, there's a lot more. And...
You need me.
Alright, do I speak to you first? Just make sure here. Oh yeah, he's the one that wants to destroy our cores. Heart of the Shiver Peaks. Now the problem with doing this dungeon isn't that the dungeon itself is difficult. It's that where you actually fight the boss, having more than one person really helps to take down the... I don't remember ever doing this by myself. I don't know that it's necessarily playable by yourself. I think the issue is when you face against the worm, your ability to drop more than one thing of gunpowder is kind of essential. And I'm debating whether or not this is going to be even feasible by myself. But we'll see. Maybe they've tweaked the mechanics since last I played it. Alright, a few more chromatic drakes, a few more enemies, and then we can make our way into the heart of the Shiver Peaks to meet the Great Dwarf. Good old Jins. Alright. I don't even remember much of the layout of the Heart of Shiver Peaks. I know the end, and I know part of the chamber before the end, but I don't remember much more. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait a second. Am I gonna get hit by a ton of poison arrows? Is that what this place is? Oh god, the arrows. Ah, shit. I didn't pay attention to that group on the side, not doubled aggro. Don't think it's gonna be much of a problem, but in rooms full of poison darts, it's never a good idea to double aggro. So, what else to talk about? Movies recently. Don't know if anybody's interested. Watched War Machine with Brad Pitt on Netflix. Pretty good movie about General McChrystal in Afghanistan. Just an interesting story of. You know, it's strange because I always have so much respect for the former president of the United States, Obama, but Afghanistan was one of those. You know, this is the major conflict, and you're not really giving the general there much of direction on what he needs to do in order to get the mission done. You know, was McChrystal in the wrong? Was he in the right? The movie kind of leaves that open, but it's an interesting movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely worthwhile. It was released on the 26th, so yesterday. You know, watched that with the wife. That was interesting. Also watched Denial. It's a movie about a Holocaust denier. Raquel Welch plays an author who kind of was being sued for libel because she called one of the Holocaust deniers not a historian and somebody who was misinterpreting facts for his own political purposes. It actually went to court in the United Kingdom. But the thing is that in the United Kingdom, it's for the accused in a libel case to prove innocence. They're not innocent until proven guilty, which is why this person had decided to sue her in the UK. Because when you publish a book, it's published all over the world. Not always. And that can affect you legally in each country that it's being published in. So it's an interesting movie. If you know a fair amount about World War II, if you want to know more about Holocaust denial, it's not a bad source. I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, this is the optional. Do you want to get killed by a whole bunch of things just so you can have an area map kind of a deal? Use the black powder.
Hail, human. There is much to do.
Alright, now I take this. Let's go. Come on. fuckers. Now, if I'm sure if the door opens after you kill half of these guys, you don't even have to kill all of them, you just have to kill some of them. I think this is to prevent people from running through the area. Hey, Nemesis, how's it going? There we go, Skullcall dead, and going on to the next level. Heart of the Shiver Peaks. Where are we again? Oh yeah, right there. Alright. Come here, Butcher Black Powder. Give me that TNT. Let's burst this door open. Whoa, where'd all these skulls come from? Another just door behind bunch of skunks. Just to stop us from running through the whole dungeon. Alright, level 3 is pretty short if memory serves, and it has some... Is it flame gens? Diamond gens? What are they called? Level 3. Alright, where's our black powder guy?
You
Oh, the magma blisters. They could be so painful.
Xavier,
Yes.
done your fractals yet tonight?
I have not. I'm currently streaming in Heart of the Mist. Heart of the Shiver Peaks. I'm almost done this mission. I'm just at the big worm. Well, I'm almost there.
Well, once you're done streaming Heart of the Shiver Peaks, we can go stream Heart of the Mists.
Won't stream it, but yeah, we'll definitely do our daily fractals.
Daily Fraggles.
Fraggles. Good old
Fraggles.
Good old Fraggle Rock.
Fraggles of the Mists. Dailies.
Nemesis, I didn't even need to hear you come into the Discord. How's it going?
Oh, gee, thanks for noticing.
I noticed you joined the chat when you joined the stream, but I hadn't noticed you had joined the Discord.
It's all good.
Yep, Daily Fraggles is Jade Maw, Swamp, and Uncategorized. So pretty quick and easy.
Nice.
And I remember when you could, oh, actually, I wonder if they haven't patched that yet.
What?
You used to be able to, I imagine they patched life leeching the Jade Maw.
Oh my god.
Pick
What
a
the
Revenant,
fuck?
go Malix, drop a Dark Field, and then throw your hammer through it, and you would life leech Jade Maw stupidly fast to death. Basically, would never have to throw a single shard.
Yeah, I thought this would be pretty much impossible. Because, you know, you need to drop 3 of those things on them and the heroes have no idea what they're doing, and there's really no way of making them avoid the attacks from the worm.
I always hated that worm.
With good reason. I mean, there's just no way of really avoiding the attacks, and there's no way your heroes are smart enough to avoid it, so it's just stupid.
There is much to do.
Well, at least he's right on top of the powder guy.
Yeah, hopefully this will make it be a victory this time. But he heals so quick in between. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Ooh, big chest. Wait, that's it? That's all I got? You serious? Man. I'm sad. Not a fun reward.
It's garbage. Now you just get away with the timer, I think, no?
I don't know if that kicks you out in the same place. And then even then you still have to walk back to the battle depths.
Well, at least it's only 2 minutes. It's not like, it's 5-10 minutes to wait.
Yeah. Dungeons like this where they're incredibly difficult if you're by yourself kind of annoy me. And not because of the difficulty, but because of the mechanic. It should be scaled. If you have one person, it takes 1 barrel. If you have 2 people, it takes 2 barrels. If you have 3, it takes 3. Up to a maximum, let's say 5 or something like that. That would make sense to me, but the fact that it's 3 every time means that if you bring 3 people, killing him is very, 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 very simple. But if, let's say it's this late in the game and there's not that many people in the whole fucking game still playing, it's just needlessly difficult. That Red Dwarf is pretty awesome looking though.
If memory serves, I think the only thing you can do by best is touch rangers back in the day.
Never really played a Touch Ranger.
Oh yeah, they're real nasty.
They were the Condi builds of Guild Wars 1, weren't they?
I think so.
Oh, it brings you out right here. Sweet.
What news of the war?
The Great Dwarf.
The Great Dwarf's power is upon you all.
The ritual is almost done. How are we doing?
I've restructured the matrix array for the golems. It's so simple that even a human can use it.
Hey, look at me. I'm made out of rock and rubble.
Gorn are ready as well.
There are 5 of you?
I thought 4 would be enough. Olaf's daughter insisted she come along.
I will never understand the Norn.
Captain Langmar and the Ebon Vanguard stand ready as well.
Are you going to undergo the rite, Ogden?
Not I. Those who undergo the rite are changed both in body and mind. I will stay with you for the moment. The Great Dwarf's power is upon you all. The final battle lies before us. Great Destroyer against Great Dwarf. In victory, the dwarves will be changed forevermore. We are all the great dwarf now!
Hurrah for Deldrimor indeed. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Next episode, we finish off Eye of the North, and then we start thinking about what dungeons we want to do.
Oh no!
All of them. Every dungeon simultaneously. Multi-box on 8 accounts? I'm guessing here?
Oh, wasn't that one of Flail's dreams? He
The
wanted the multi-account. He wanted to be able to play certain things with like characters from all over. I forget how he wanted to do it. It was so weird. Anyways, long
But
story
actually,
short, that's it for this episode. Now see you all next time.
on a scale from 1 to